In this video, I'm going to help you to not only break your old bad habits, but create new ones which are going to aid your life. Let's do this. We all want to break our old bad habits as they're keeping us doing the same repetitive things over and over again, not feeling happy, rewarded, validated. Trying to break a habit is really time consuming. It's really hard and it will probably lead you to end up doing that same old bad habit again. So what I'm proposing is this: rather than trying to break those bad habits, let's start creating new positive habits which are going to take the place of those bad old habits. Essentially moving the sight from over there to over here. Step one is to think about what you want, as we all go through life hoping and praying we're going to get somewhere, get something, or just be happier. Whereas if you don't know the end point, you're never going to get there. So you're going to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing, never actually getting to where you want to get to. And something that's going to really help you to do that is to ask yourself why it is you want that thing. Let's say, for example, you want to be rich. Okay, that's great. Everyone wants to be rich, but why do you want to be rich? Is it for the nice car, nice house? Okay, that's great. Why do you want that nice car? Why do you want that nice house? Is it to show off to friends? Is it to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Is it to be praised for the hard work you've done? Now we're asking questions about what it means to make you happy, content, secure, safe. Because having a big house, having a nice car isn't enough. And we could do this for anything, such as dream body, perfect partner, a business. Why is it that you're trying your best to get to that end point? Because it's going to lead you to know a little bit more about what it is you want and what it is you're lacking in the here and now. And the next step number 3, is to plan out your journey. Because if you think about the end point and you don't have any steps to get there, it's going to seem daunting. It's going to seem scary. It's going to seem unachievable. So by you making a plan, what it's going to do is to give you short-term gain. And short-term gain leads you to feel safe, secure, and validated, because you're going to be achieving little parts of that whole process. And in maybe a couple of weeks, a couple of months, maybe even a year, you look back at those points and think, I can't believe how far I've come from where I started from. But when you first start, you're looking up and you're thinking, that's a long way to go. So just by having a couple of steps on that ladder, it's going to help you just to keep on point. And also to enjoy the ride too. And step number 4 is to plan your time, because it might feel like it will take you 2 or 3 minutes to get something done, or maybe even an hour. Whereas really, the first time you try something, it takes a long time. Editing a YouTube video took me so long. I thought it was going to take 15-20 minutes. I've got it down to maybe half an hour now. But if I plan to do something else in that half an hour, because I thought it would take only 5 minutes, then I would always be disappointed and it would stop me actually keeping on going with my plan. So make sure you make realistic goals with your time so that you can keep on point. And step number 5 is to prioritize your new habits, because those old habits have been there for so long, you might not even realize how much you're prioritizing them over everything else. And if you're prioritizing those old habits, your new habits won't have the time to be structured and a secure part of your life, because you'll always be dipping into the old habits instead of doing the new one, which will enable you to get what you want. Step 6, keep on going. I know it's hard, I know it's tough. I know those new habits are really tiring, laborious, and even boring sometimes, but the more you do them, the easier they'll get, the more you enjoy them, and the more you get from them. Any habit's hard to do when you first start, but keep prioritizing it, and in the end, it'll just become as easy as those old habits, but it'll be giving you so much more. And the last step number 7, is to have fun, because if you don't have fun, you're never going to stick at it. And the more fun you have, the easier those habits will be for you to do in your life. And in the end, you just want to do those habits because you'll be having fun doing them. And those old habits will start to go away. And you won't even remember what they were or why you did them, because you'll think, well, that's so outdated, that's so boring. I could have fun doing all this new stuff and achieve so much more. What this video has been about is really how to make your new habits as enjoyable as the old ones, because the old habits are giving you some short-term gain, feeling in control, empowered, and achieving something. But if we could start pivoting on that and start going, well, how can we get that from a new way of life, new habits, so that I can feel not only that short-term gain of validation, but the long-term reward of achieving more, getting what I want, and growing and developing. You'll be surprised just how much fun you can have doing those new habits, doing new things which are more on point to what you want now. The thing about habits are, in the past, they gave you so much, but they're not giving you that same thing now. So you just need a little update, refresh, work out who you are now and do habits which are on point with that. And on that note, what I'm going to do is say, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you've learned it's in your control to get the life of your dreams if you make some small changes and keep on going. Remember to like this video and subscribe to see plenty more to come. And also, any questions you want me to answer, leave me a comment. I'll answer them in a future video. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.